and I forgot how good this motorcycle looks. And I'm not saying because I know who was involved in putting this thing together, but let me know in the comments, what do you think? Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Motorcycle Rewind, and today we're back with the 1975 Moto Guzzi 850T. Yes, I know it's been a while. I know it's been on the back burner, but we're gonna button this thing up. We got a couple of things we have to do, more than a couple of things, but the main thing we have to do right now is I've got a bad coil, so we're gonna change some coils, and then I don't know if we'll get to it in this episode, but I'll go through the list of things that we have to do. I need to wet sand the tank, and I've got to put the Moto Guzzi gauges on. I've got to build a bracket to put that on up there. That'll mate up with our XS650 headlight. So that's where we are. Our hopes today, get coils on, ride around the block. Okay, so guys, I want to apologize for if it's loud, the background noise being loud, but it is 106 degrees with humidity, and I normally turn off the fans and the AC when I'm recording, but it's too hot to do that. So I'm going to try to see if I can remove, in post, I'll try to see if I can remove some background noise. Hopefully, if not, I'll put a little bit of some easy listening music over it to soothe the sounds. So stick with us. Okay guys, if you keep a close eye on our points here and here, our problem is our points aren't opening. Watch. So let me hit the button and just keep an eye real close. See? It's not even, this one up here is not even making contact with the lobe, and it could be, it could be that my cam lobe is pretty rough here, so I may take it off, clean it, but what I'm going to do is just adjust these points. See, because you can see, watch, if you just watch at the point, at the gap between where this guy hits and that, we're not getting it. We're not getting enough. See, it's not even moving this top one. So we're just going to adjust it. I must have had enough rust and corrosion on it that when I first started the bike, the lobe was a little bit bigger, and then as I ran it, it kind of wore the corrosion off, and now we're getting down to, I'm gonna pull it off, I'm gonna clean it up, and then we'll adjust those points and we'll go from there. Okay, operation clean cam lobe. Okay, pulled the spark plugs out so this thing would spin over a little bit faster. We're going to go back to operation cam lobe polishing. Yeah, it does spin over faster. There we go. That should be a little better. At least we got all the stuff out of it. You can see in there. Now we can see some metal. Now let's get to adjusting them. Okay guys, so we've been digging through the Haynes manual that we have, because the other one we have is in Italian, and we've kind of figured it out. We kind of see what we have to do. See, peering through this, you can see it looks like a J, but it's actually supposed to be a D. We just don't have the whole stamp all the way through, and we need that. But to get to the timing mark, that's the one for top dead center on the left, but we have to start with the one top dead center on the right. And to get to that, let me put this up here. To get to that, we have to rotate the back tire, because this is shaft driven. So I've got it in 5th gear, and I've just got to keep moving it around so we can get to it See how I have there's a mark right there? Well, that means we're going to be getting close to our next one. So we just have to keep, we just have to keep rotating this around. I'm trying to familiarize myself with what's here so we can see it. And I'll keep spinning you guys around so you can see what's what. Let me keep getting around. Get a Moto Guzzi, they said. Italian motorcycles are just so romantic. See, that's letting me know I'm getting next to coming up on my other set of marks, I think. Yep, there's another one. There's another one. That one should say S, which is exactly what it does, which is the one for the left side. That's the one for the left cylinder. I was just backwards when I said it earlier. The D is the one for the right cylinder. So we're going to go back to D, and hopefully we can find out if we're on the compression strokes. I'll get back to you in just a moment. There's no. So let's see, let's stick my finger in it. This is really a two-person job. You need one person to stick their finger over the hole. Now, I feel like I'm coming up on compression. I feel it on this side. There's I think that is my first timing mark, maybe? Or maybe that's just a casting flaw on the machine. There we go. That's a great line. It's got an arrow, which I didn't see anything in there. So there's one. And so the first, there's three of them. You have the full advance mark, which is that one. Then the second one is retarded mark, and the last one is top dead. So this is coming up at there. That's the retarded line, and then this should be the D right there, and lining it up right here. Looks like we're there. That's our timing mark. Now we're going to use that with a light and see if we can adjust the points to get them open a little bit more. Guys, I guess I should go ahead and show you. All I did was adjust the points gap a little bit. Not a big deal. Just loosened up these screws, twisted it a little bit, got it to top dead, center on both sides, got to the widest point, and then we were good. So now, as you can see, I'll just show you this. Now you can actually see the points moving. They're actually working, whereas before they weren't even moving. Okay, let's check, make sure we have spark on both sides. Yeah, we got spark there. And let's check that one right there. Yep, you can see it, we got spark on both sides. Now we're going to put spark plugs back in, see if it fires up. Okay, let's see if it'll fire up. Key on. We can put choke up. I think I need to take it out of gear. Let's try it again. Ignition on. Let's put some fuel to it because I'm getting I probably don't have much fuel in here at all. So we'll put the tank on and we'll adjust from there. Okay, so we got it outside. I checked the oil, transmission fluid, the stuff in the rear wheel. Let's see what happens. I did leave the key on, I just realized. Let's see if we try again. There we go, come on. Try again. Come on. Well, we'll have to charge it. Okay, using the F40 jump pack. Link in the description below. Save some money if you want one. There we go. On. Put the key back on. This jump pack saved me on my trip because I used it to keep everything charged. Sounds pretty good. We're gonna do some laps in the yard. May want to check the brakes. Got a little bit of brake. This thing has a lot of guts. This is the first ride on this. Clutch works, which is nice. Let's see if I have some front brake. Whoa, nope. Kind of pushed in the grass. The front brake worked, but it just kind of pushed it. I'm gonna have to fix the back brake. But hey, we're riding in the yard. I gotta turn the idle down a little bit, I believe, because it wants to go a little bit faster. Let me see if I can adjust that. That's it. Not too bad. Let's see if we can find neutral. Maybe that's neutral. Hit the button. Let's try again. Key. Sounds pretty good. We will dial these down a little bit. There we go. Adjust our throttle. I'll have to adjust the timing too. That's awesome. Now we just get to tune it, make it run, because it feels like it's bogging. When I get, come on, there it goes. When you get on it and rev it, feels like, see how, I think I may need to either take some timing out put some more in it. I'll adjust it. I'll adjust that. Fix the brake so we can ride it around the neighborhood. That'll be the next one. But for today, that's better. It's the first time I rode it since we got it. This is just all the oil and stuff burning off. It's nothing major. And the paint, because I painted the engine, so it's all just cooking in. Finally get to heat cycle it, so it actually works pretty good. Get everything sealed up. So I'm not worried about that. But yeah, like I said before, this is the first time I've ridden it. We started it a whole bunch when we first got it, and then we started transforming it, but we never rode it. And now we've yard ridden it, and we'll work on the next step, which the next step will be riding it around the neighborhood and then taking it out of the neighborhood. But we're going to do all the things to it to finish it up. And then this guy is moving on to somebody else's house. So if you know somebody that wants a nice Italian in their life, let me know. So guys, there you have it. Our Moto Guzzi 850T from 1975 is back in action for the first time in a long time, you know, because like I said before, I have never ridden it, and I had to take a photograph just a minute ago for the thumbnail, and I forgot how good this motorcycle looks. And I'm not saying because I know who was involved in putting this thing together, but let me know in the comments, what do you think? I think he is definitely sexy, right? Everywhere you look. It's just, I think it's the tank. I love that big old tank. Everything, I love how big this is. How big everything, the engine, everything. And I love the sound. It sounds so good. So guys, I want to thank you for watching yet another episode of Motorcycle Rewind. And do me a favor, like, tag, share, and follow us on Instagram at Motorcycle Rewind, and go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Thanks again, guys, and have a great day.